start, if you're new here, I'm Callista, or Lista, Lista. Cozy, Cozy. Corner, Corner. Lista Cozy Corner ASMR. So, if you cannot already tell, I don't feel too great. I haven't for the past several days. And tonight is a Wednesday night, so I am missing church right now. So I thought, what would be the best way to remedy this? So, today, we will be reading my Bible. So I'll be reading the words in the Bible, and I'll be highlighting where I see fit to highlight for myself. And anywhere that I think should have notes, I'll put some notes in there, but that's what we'll be doing today. So, my Bible is a Creative Bible, and it's King James Version. And today, we are starting on a new book of the Bible, which is Numbers. As you can see, I've already colored it. I don't know if you can see that too well, but yeah, that's what it looks like. And we won't be reading too much of it, maybe 2 to 3 chapters. But I'll highlight where I see fit to highlight, and I'm going to bring my microphone closer because I don't want to be cut off. So I've got this. I'm going to lay it flatter and hopefully not knock over my phone because, So I have this right here, and I'm going to read it, and I'm going to get a highlighter of my choosing. So these are glittery highlighters, actually. My stepmom got them for me for my birthday. Should we do light purple, darker purple, green, blue, white, silverish, or pink? I'm thinking we should do the darker shade of purple. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So this is what the highlighter looks like. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like glittery. Yeah, it's like glittery. So we'll be doing that. But depending on how long the chapters are, is how long I'll be reading for. So we'll see as we go. I'm hoping not to knock over this. So I'm going to just be reading it, and I won't be saying what verse we're on, but if you'd like to follow along and read your Bible if you have one, I'm using the King James Version, so if you don't have King James, you can follow along to the best of your ability. And if you don't have a Bible, you can listen, and I might try to add some subtitles. I'll see if I can, but it might be difficult. But if I do subtitles, then it'll probably be the scriptures summed up. But we'll see when I get to that, alright? But let's get started. I'm going to open my whatever this is called, highlighter. Numbers chapter 1. God commands Moses to number the people, and that is the title that is above chapter 1. I may stutter, because I'm not good at reading if I don't already know what I'm reading out loud. So, and some of the names I'm not going to be able to pronounce. So I may just pronounce them in the weirdest way possible because, So let's get started. Chapter 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses in the wilderness of Sinai, in the tabernacle of the congregation, on the first day of the second month, in the 2nd year after they were come out of the land of Egypt, saying, sorry, let me turn this up. I think it's as far up as I can get it. Sorry, the AC came on. Alright. Take ye the sum of all the congregation of the children of Israel, after their families, by the house of their fathers, with the number of their names, every male by their polls, from 20 years old and upward, all that are able to go forth to war in Israel. Thou and Aaron shall number them by their armies. And with you there shall be a man of every tribe, every one head of the house of his fathers. And these are the names of the men that shall stand with you, of the tribe of Reuben, Elizur, the son of Shedeur. I probably botched that name. Of Simon, Shelumiel, and the son of Zurishaddai. Of Judah, Nashon, the son of Amminadab. God really chose some crazy names, is all I gotta say. But I mean that with the utmost respect to Jesus, but these are some crazy names. Can we have some nicknames? That's all I'm asking for. Of Judah, Nashon, the son of Amminadab. Of Issachar, Nathaniel, the son of Zuar. I said Nathaniel like that because it's not like I-E-L or anything like that. It's E-E-L. Of Zebulun, Eliab, the son of Helon. Of the children of Joseph, of Ephraim, Elishama, the son of Ammiud. Of Manasseh, Gamaliel, the son of Pedazur. Of Benjamin, Abidan, the son of Gideoni. Of Dan, Ahizur, the son of Ammishaddai. I am struggling with these names, and this is coming in and out of focus, so bear with me. I'm trying. This is giving me neck pain. I'm blind, if you don't already know. I'm really trying to see here. Of Asher, Pagiel, the son of Ochran. Of Gad, Eliasaph, the son of Deuel. Of Naphtali, Ahira, the son of Enan. These were the renowned of the congregation, princes of the tribes of their fathers, heads of thousands in Israel. And Moses and Aaron took these men which are expressed by their names, and they assembled. Here, I'm going to try to move this. Alright, that's better. Much, much better. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the 2nd month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, by their polls. As the Lord commanded Moses, he numbered them in the wilderness of Sinai. And the children of Reuben, Israel's eldest son, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, by their polls, every male from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Reuben, were 46,500. Of the children of Simeon, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, those that were numbered of them, according to the number of the names, by their polls, every male from the 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Y'all about to hear some chiropracticing, okay? Oh, yeah, those guys. Oh, that was even better. I should probably have done a trigger warning for that. My bad. I might add it in the title. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Simeon, were 59,300. Of the children of Gad, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Gad, were 45,650. Of the children of Judah, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Judah, were 14,600. Of the children of Issachar, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Issachar, were 54,400. I will inform y'all, if you don't read the Bible or never read it or anything like that, a lot of Leviticus and the beginning of Numbers is very much repeats itself. So, and it's not really repeating itself, it's more of repeating the same thing but having a slight difference than the other verses. Like, it may change, like, from, if it's saying not to, about sacrificing, it talks and go from saying fowl to the fowls to the beast. It can switch between them, and it's still for different things. It's just switching out things, so that way it can be in detail and there's no gray area that can be found, sort of thing. In a lot of the Old Testament, we don't use it exactly, but we still follow it. Like the 10 Commandments, for instance, we still follow that. Stuff like that, you know? So yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know that. Of the children of Zebulun, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Zebulun, were 57,400. Gotta switch around again, y'all. I'm like struggling here. Of the children of Joseph, namely of the children of Ephraim, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Let me add a little bit of sound to this. I don't know how that sounds. I have my mic cover on, so I'm not really worried about it. I don't know if that sounds good, but I figured why not. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Ephraim, were 40,500. Of the children of Manasseh, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Manasseh, were 32,200. Of the children of Benjamin, by their generations after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Benjamin, were 35,400. Of the children of Dan, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Dan, were 32,700. Of the children of Asher, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Asher, were 41,500. Of the children of Naphtali, throughout their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. And those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Naphtali, were 53,400. These are those that were numbered, which Moses and Aaron numbered, and the princes of Israel, being 12 men. Each one was for the house of his fathers. Sorry, I thought it cut off, but I was getting a text. So were all those that were numbered of the children of Israel by the house of their fathers from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war in Israel, even all they that were numbered were 600,000 and 3,550. The next title is the Levites are exempted for the service of the Lord. But the Levites after the tribe of their fathers were not numbered among them. For the Lord had spoken unto Moses, saying, Only thou shalt not number the tribe of Levi, neither take the sum of them among the children of Israel. But thou shalt appoint the Levites over the tabernacle of testimony, and over all the vessels thereof, and over all things that belong to it. They shall bear the tabernacle, and all the vessels thereof. And they shall minister unto it, and shall encamp around about the tabernacle. And when the tabernacle setteth forward, the Levites shall take it down. And when the tabernacle is to be pitched, the Levites shall set it up, and the stranger that cometh nigh shall be put to death. 3 more verses for this chapter, y'all. Only 3. And the children of Israel shall pitch their tents, every man by his own camp, and every man by his own standard throughout their hosts. But the Levites shall pitch round about the tabernacle of testimony, that there be no wrath upon the congregation of the children of Israel. And the Levites shall keep the charge of the tabernacle of testimony. And the children of Israel did according to all the Lord commanded Moses. So did they. So now we're going to go into chapter 2, which isn't as long, thankfully, and I need to move my leg. I've been sitting crisscross applesauce that entire time, and my legs are starting to hurt. So chapter 2 is only 34 verses long. Thankfully, I don't think I could get through 3 of them, because Chapter 3 is 51 verses, so it's not as long as chapter 1, but it's still long. Alright, the order of the tribes and their tents, chapter 2. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, Every man of the children of Israel shall pitch his own standard with the ensign of their father's house. Far off about the tabernacle of the congregation shall they pitch. And on the east side toward the rising of the sun shall they of the standard of the camp of Judah pitch throughout their armies. And Nahshon the son of Amminadab shall be captain of the children of Judah. And his hosts and those that were numbered of them were 314,600. And those that do pitch next unto him shall be the tribe of Issachar. And Nathaniel the son of Zuar shall be captain of the children of Issachar. And his host and those that were numbered thereof were 54,400. Then the tribe of Zebulun, and Eliab the son of Helon shall be captain of the children of Zebulun. And his host and those that were numbered thereof were 57,400. All that were numbered in the camp of Judah were 100,000 and 80,000 and 6,400 throughout their armies. These shall first set forth. On the south side shall be the standard of the camp of Reuben, according to their armies. And the captain of the children of Reuben shall be Eleazar the son of Shedeur. And his host and those that were numbered thereof were 46,500. And those which pitch by him shall be the tribe of Simeon. And the captain of the children of Simeon shall be Shelumiel the son of Zurishaddai. And his host and those that were numbered of them were 59,300. Then the tribe of Gad, and the captain of the sons of Gad shall be Elisaph the son of Reuel. And his hosts and those that were numbered of them were 45,650. All that were numbered in the camp of Reuben were 100,050 and 1,450 throughout their armies, and they shall set forth in the second rank. Then the tabernacle of the congregation shall set forward with the camp of the Levites in the midst of the camp. As they encamp, so shall they set forward, every man in his place by their standards. On the west side shall be the standard of the camp of Ephraim according to their armies, and the captain of the sons of Ephraim shall be Elishama the son of Ammihud, and his host, and those that were numbered of them were 40,500. By him shall be the tribe of Manasseh, and the captain of the children of Manasseh shall be Gamaliel the son of Pedazur. And his host, and those that were numbered of them were 32,200. Then the tribe of Benjamin, and the captain of the sons of Benjamin shall be Abidan the son of Gideoni. I'm botching these names, y'all. And his host, and those that were numbered of them were 35,400. All that were numbered of the camp of Ephraim were 100,000 and 8,100 throughout their armies, and they shall go forward in the third rank. The standard of the camp of Dan shall be on the north side of their armies, and the captain of the children of Dan shall be Ahiezer the son of Ammishaddai. And his host, and those that were numbered of them were 62,700. And those that were encamped by him shall be the tribe of Asher, and the captain of the children of Asher shall be Pagiel the son of Ochran. And his host, and those that were numbered of them were 41,500. Then the tribe of Naphtali, and the captain of the children of Naphtali shall be Ahira the son of Enan. And his host, and those that were numbered of them were 3,400. All they that were numbered in the camp of Dan were 100,000 and 50 and 7,600. They shall go hindmost with their standards. These are those which were numbered of the children of Israel by the house of their fathers. All those that were numbered of the camps throughout their hosts were 600,000 and 3,550. But the Levites were not numbered among the children of Israel, as the Lord commanded Moses. And the children of Israel did according to all that the Lord commanded Moses. They pitched by their standards, and so they set forward every one of their families according to the house of their fathers. So, we just finished chapter 1 and chapter 2, and I cannot read anymore. My back hurts. My throat hurts from reading that in a whisper. No one tells you when you start ASMR that hurts to whisper. So, we're done for that. So maybe, I'm thinking, we can do some ASMR word search with Bible word searches. And this is in Psalms, and I don't know what version of the Bible the verses come from, but this was gifted to me by one of my coworkers, and I think it'd be fun. And I started this one but did not finish, so I'm gonna read the verse, and it's titled, "Of whom shall I be afraid?" Psalm 27, 1-3. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked, even mine enemies and my foes, came upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and fell. Though an host should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war should rise against me, in this will I be confident. So what that's saying, if you don't really understand what the verse says, because I understand that a lot, is that even when the worst things come at you, you have God, so what should you be afraid of? Because He's got you. You see a lot of times shirts that say, God's got me. And that's what it means. God does have me. Even when the people who want to hurt me the most come after me, God's got me. So that's what that's about. So let's see what we've got: light, flesh, afraid and fear. So let's look for salvation, wicked, my life. Let's see. What can we find? That hurt my throat, y'all. Let's see. Maybe look for salvation. Salvation. I feel like salvation's gonna be hard to find. Maybe wicked. Oh, no, I found salvation. Here, let's see if I can hear this. And I realize now that I'm using a different color than what I started with. It's fine. So, we've got salvation. I hope I'm gonna turn this down a tiny bit because my brother's dog is barking. My life, wicked foes, enemies, any of those. Let's see. Let's see. Enemies, foes. Any word we can find. Enemies, wicked, foes. My life. I found my life. To go back over it. And then my life. Found that. Wicked, enemies, foes. Stumbled, is that one? Yes, it is. I found stumbled. I did not like the sound of that one. Let's see. Foes, enemies, wicked, eat up. Let's see. Eat up. I found eat up. Alright, we got eat up. My brother's singing in the background. I love my brother singing, but I'm busy right now. Here. I was muted. I was so very happy, y'all. But I love you guys. And did a little heart. Maybe now it'll be a little more quiet. Alright, so now let's find war in camp. We just read in camp and war. If you couldn't tell, I was praying for patience. So let's find enemies, wicked foes. He's making me angry, and the Bible says not to be quick to anger. And I'm really trying not to be quick to anger. Alright, let's look for, what were the words I said? Let's look for encamp, foes, enemies, wicked, heart, war, rise against me, confident. We'll find a little bit at a time. Let's look for wicked enemies or foes. Let's see. Enemies. Because we shouldn't have enemies. But some people have enemies. And just like, no, that's the wrong song. That's just like animals. There is a song by Love called Love. I don't know. He spells it L-A-U-V. But he has enemies. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's see. I don't think I have enemies. As I feel. I don't think I have that word. Enemies. Wicked. Turn that back up because my AC is loud. Wicked. That's wicked, dude. I don't even know what that was. Oh, I found wicked. I found it. I was on the verge of a mental breakdown, y'all. But I've been like that all week. Maybe it's that time of the month coming. Who knows? I definitely don't. Enemies, foes, heart. Let's see. Enemies, foes, heart. 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 I found enemies. Foes, heart, and camp, war. Foes, heart, and camp, war. Let's see. Why is it so difficult to find these words? I don't think I have these words. Foes, heart, and camp, war. And camp. Oh, I found in camp. It'd be terrible if I got the word backwards. War, heart, foes. War should be easy, right? You would think it'd be easy. Nope. Let's see. Oh, I found heart. We have heart. Let's see, foes, war. might be a little difficult. Foes, war, heart. Do y'all see it at all? Foes, war, heart. Anywhere? Nothing? Okay. Foes, war, heart. I have heart. Foes, war. Foes, war. Those are the easy words. Those war are confident. What's wrong? I found confident. What's wrong with being confident? Oh, oh. War foes rise against me. Is it wars? Okay, it's war. War foes are rise against me. Let's see. There's like nothing in this area, you know? So I feel like maybe something in there. Yeah, something's definitely gotta be here or here, or both. Let's see. I found rise against me. Okay. I was right. Something had to have been started in there. So, found rise against me. It goes right through there. So I need foes and war. That's all I need. Foes and war. I found foes. And I was right again, right in that area. Hang on, it's filling up. Now I just need war. War, war, war. Where are you, war? Definitely don't want it here. I don't want to ever fight. Not because of like being like war is bad. I just don't have the athleticism for that. Or the aim. You know? Do you ever think about that? About ever being drafted into the war and then you're like, I'd be the first one to die. I get told sometimes that some thoughts should stay in my head, but I feel like everyone thinks like that sometimes. Like how most likely they would die in the war, or they would be very much more likely to survive. It all just depends on the perspective, I guess. Let's see. I don't think I have war. What's that song called? Oh, it's We Declare War. That's the song, We Declare War. It's a Christian song, and it's really good for human videos. Oh, I found war. All done. I got them all. I've got all my words. So that is all that we're going to do today. Because my hips hurt from sitting in the same position. I'm also tired. I don't have a watch. Forgot I'm not wearing it. But excuse me. It's my bedtime. And I'm going to read my book before I go to bed. But I love you guys. And I hope you come back and check me out. And have an amazing, amazing day. Kisses. Love.